Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have your own reading. And I feel like this is a love reading though, but you know, it could be a mixture, right? We do have financial health. It's next to the family card. Sounds like you're concerned about the financial health of your family, right? Or, you know, maybe it's a family very close to you, kind of, right? But we also have this card of strategy. The man's playing chess, and he has, you know, he has the people here, the game pieces, whatever you want to call them, here on the chessboard. He's moving them around like, what do I want to do with so-and-so? Or what should I do about so-and-so? It just depends here, but he's very busy here, and some of these chess pieces have already been knocked off the board. The devil's on the floor, and so is the gesture. Really interesting here. You know, there could be a strategic move that is really important here. I'm not sure if it is about your family or your financial health. That could just be, this could be, I feel like this is probably a mixed reading with, you know, just different things going on. The Seven of Arrows is here, but this is like the Seven of Swords typically, but this is more about self-protection. And so this man is asleep here, and the woman is guarding him. Yeah, she's here with these swords in her hands, as many as she can kind of hold here. She actually has, looks like she has 5 swords here, right? And so, long story short, though, she's trying to defend herself here. You could be maybe thinking of a way for somebody to forgive you, possibly. We also have romance, and that should have been mentioned first, celebration and party, because, you know, definitely we need joy in our lives, right? You also have the card of confession, Aries. Yeah, this is the Catholic confession. You don't have to be Catholic to confess, though. You know, I didn't grow up as a Catholic, although I know a lot about it because my father's family, they are, you know, they're Catholics. But I don't feel the need to kind of tell anybody what I feel like I've done wrong. Especially, you know, somebody who's, I just don't feel the need to do that. Somebody sitting on the other side kind of judging you. They're not supposed to, but the church I grew up in is, if you want to go tell the pastor something, you can, but they're not saying you need to get over here once a week and, you know, and repent your sins. No, they don't do that. But, you know, you could have a confession for somebody, and maybe you're trying to figure out how to say it. You could be trying to figure out how to deliver it. The Pond is here, and this is all about like inward thinking, right? This Creature's Paw card can talk about forgiveness. You might be friends with somebody here. There could be some type of friendship. I just feel like something kind of is, a couple things are going on in this reading is my whole point. Yeah. So let's see what we have for you and your person. And not for you and your person, just for you, Aries. Yeah, because this is really going to be your reading. Let's see what we have for Aries. Let's get some shuffles in. Today we don't have a cover here for this channel, so we're going to try not to be too noisy with these cards on the table. Yeah, kind of like we're chopping a side of beef, right? We don't, yeah. Plus we don't want to do that here. No, we don't. Let's cut up a side of beef. Let's see what we have for Aries. Let's see what we got. And Aries, the heart of the matter. Or your current energy, it could be the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you see? And that's why you have the chessboard here. And here's the man, right? He's he could even be staying up late here just to play this game. He's really trying to figure out his next strategic move, his next move. And here you are, Two of Pentacles, Aries, doing that, going back and forth. You are. Let's see what we have for Aries. For Aries, let's see what could be influencing that Two of Pentacles. And it is the Empress. You're thinking about an Empress here. I feel like you might have a confession, maybe for somebody you're in a family dynamic with, possibly. You might have a confession. You might be kind of thinking, what can I use for self-protection? Maybe somebody's going to be really angry at you. It's possible. There's some type of guilt here, too, with the confession, right? It looks like there is. If there's not guilt, there's at least, well, so-and-so might think this way, like, could think badly of me, something like that. Let's see what we have for Aries. And we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. OMG. The Chariot is coming into play. you're making a move. You are. You're actually, not only are you in the, in the chess seat, right, playing your own strategic game here, you are like, I feel like you are actually moving, like actually making a move, right? So we have the Queen of Wands, that's you. The Three of Swords is here, Aries. And this is a healing Three of Swords in this deck. It is. And the rain is coming down here, but the bandage is on the heart. It is. And these three swords are here, but they are out of the hearts. This is a healing coming soon, I believe. And let's see. And this could be healing some type of a third party. You look like you have an empress, kind of like a chick on the side here, right? Like that song used to go, I bet you got a chick on the side, right? He's like teasing his friend, right? And I don't think his friend really confesses. I don't remember the rest of the song. I don't think he does, though. And so, and the guy's teasing him like, I bet you got something like on the side, like, I bet you're kind of having fun, kind of, in that song, right? The devil is here. There could be a Capricorn. We have Leo, too. And with the Strength card, this Empress could be a Taurus or a Libra or anybody else, kind of embodying that whole Empress. You know, the Empress can be a couple things. In this reading, it could be either, it could be a mother, like a real mother, right? Yeah. And so it could be, and it could be a woman who is, typically a woman who is nurturing, passionate, and somebody who, like, wants to bring, make their dreams come true, right? Maybe a businesswoman sometimes, the Empress, right? Just like empresa, right? In Spanish is like the enterprise, right? But, here it could be a female here, right? Just like the emperor is sort of, he kind of is, he's just a king who is kind of, or a ruler who is running his empire. Let's see what else we have. Sometimes huge regions, I think over other kings too sometimes. So let's see what else we have, though. Not sure about the last part. And we have the High Priestess reversed here. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio, right? And so I think that you have a secret here, though. I'm pretty sure. And this creature's paw can talk about the other, like possibly a third party. It can. If you look like you feel kind of guilty and you are kind of worried about confessing something to somebody, you have somebody very romantic here. You do. You might have an Empress, and you could have maybe a Piscean and a Scorpio. Maybe this can just talk about a secret here. And you could be wondering if somebody's kind of also. You could be actually wondering if maybe somebody is in the reverse because of somebody else. Like if somebody's not doing well here, or if they're going to maybe suffer on some level or have some disadvantage, maybe is the best way to say it, because of an Empress. It looks like there's third-party energy here. It does. You guys don't like to hear about that, but it kind of does. Here's the Three of Hearts here. Not the Three of Hearts, but the Three of Swords, right? Let's see what else we have for Aries. And what you see, this is what you could be wanting. The Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Swords. You look like you want to, like, get out of a union here. That's what it looks like you want, like an ending. This could be your highest expectation. It could be your goal. It's just kind of the way, it's usually what you want up here. But we don't always say that because it could be what you are like expecting. Kind of like, well, that's what I want, but maybe you are expecting this at the same time, right? You could be right here making a move, a strategic move to end a situation, and you look like you are kind of healing some other situation and kind of walking out of one. It kind of looks like that here. And you look like you are kind of in self-protective mode. Maybe you have a family that's going to like kind of clobber you, or, maybe there's somebody here that will not approve, definitely, right? You might be married to somebody and you might have an Empress on the side, or in some type of marriage type union, or you could. So coming into play here is the Chariot card. You are making a move here, and this is the Four of Pentacles here, and this really is the Death card and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody could it talks about like an ending, right? Sometimes ending to a situation where somebody is no longer able to hold on. And sometimes it can talk about an ending because somebody wants to hold on. Yeah, depends, you guys, right? You guys have to put your story into perspective, right? If it resonates. We have the Four of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands. And this is you, most likely, Aries, unless you have another fire sign right here. And this is, here you are, the Two of Pentacles, wondering here. This could be somebody else's energy here, and you could be fitting into the story a little bit different. You could. But I feel like you are probably this one making a strategic move, right? We have the Four of Cups reversed with the Queen of Wands. Here you are going back and forth. I believe how to open up possibilities with somebody else. How to, right? That's why we have the chessboard here. And you're making a confession, or if you're not making a confession, you're thinking that is probably needs to be part of your plan, right? I don't know. In other words, I don't know if you're actually going to make this confession, but it's on your mind next to the chess player, right? For sure it is, because he's being very cerebral right now. Yeah, he is. And let's see what else we have. The Nine of Wands. Here you are, wounded here. And this could be somebody else, though. I feel like there's a healing coming here, coming soon, after a move is made. Yeah, somebody's getting left behind. We have the Death card here, aka the Four of Pentacles on this card, if you can see the imagery. And then we have the the Ten of Swords over here, which is really a death card for, sometimes it is a transition. Like, sometimes it's a transition to end something, right? It's not always bam, just an ending, right? It speaks of an ending. It speaks of an ending that could be coming. It speaks sometimes of an ending that the worst part is over. But it speaks of some type of how like an ending might be affecting somebody if it is not a full-on ending itself. Yeah, and so we have, I feel like you are worried about healing something, or somebody's worried that you're going to heal another situation. It's probably somebody else. It could be this High Priestess in the reverse. It could be the Chariot, Cancer, and these other cards I have mentioned here. We have the Fool and the Devil. This might be you, Aries, right? So the Magician, I mean, the Devil is here, and this is how other people are affecting you. Somebody's making you feel like they could be judging you here in this reading. They might be judging you because we have the Devil and the Fool card. Somebody can make you, could be, excuse me, kind of like making you feel in some way. And, you know, and when I say making, I don't mean, you know, with the pistol to your head. No, I just mean like kind of the way things are working out here. Kind of, you are very influenced here. You want this adventure with somebody. The Fool card showing up here, Aries, that's you. But you feel like you're a little bit in bondage about it. This is why I feel like you are trying to figure out the best way to give. You could be figuring out the best way to give somebody a confession, because here's the strategic chess player, and here's the card of confession next to it. Yeah, and you know, you might feel that somebody might go into self-protection mode. Maybe this is you, or they might want to defend themselves. Yeah, this could be you. I feel like you are trying to get some type of forgiveness here. Yeah, and you could be trying to like place yourself like strategically, like how can I get this, how can I get forgiveness, I believe, for an ending here. How can I get forgiveness, right? It looks like with the least amount of damage. That's kind of how it looks here. You look like you're being compassionate, but also very strategic here, it kind of looks like. We have the Page of Pentacles, and that's how you affect somebody or other people, the Hanged Man. So you might want a new start with somebody, and you could be putting somebody in limbo all about it. You could be sacrificing somebody here because you want a new start, or with somebody and you value somebody else, I believe. The Strength card is your hopes and fears. And let's see, we're going to get a card on that. And we have the Eight of Wands. This is, you're hoping here for the courage for change. You could be hoping, I feel like you are hoping somebody else is courageous throughout this change and this transition. The Eight of Wands can be, it can also be a transition. There's change going on here for sure. You might have been thinking about this forever, like for a long time. I feel like you were. And I'm not sure. I don't think that you have confessed yet. No, you haven't, Aries. You could be saying, "Oh my goodness, I don't want to do this." Right? Maybe. Let's see what else we have. Let's look at your outcome. Let's see what that says. The Death card. You see? The bottom of the deck here is the Hierophant. This could be the ending of a marriage. It could be. You look like, because you have the Family card right here, right? You could be like wanting to kind of leave somebody you're married to, or that you have a family with, for sure. You might be concerned about the financial health of your family, but it looks like you're trying to leave. And maybe that financial health is on your mind. There's somebody here I feel like you are kind of worried about that they're not going to be able to hang. Like they're not going to be able to hang this ending. Like they're not going to be able to kind of, deal with it. Yeah, I feel like you are. We're going to end this reading, Aries. Good luck to you. You have romance coming here. You have the Fan. Yeah, romance, celebration, and party. This is really interesting in this reading because it's like, I feel like you either want a healing with somebody or you want to move on, possibly, just to be with somebody here. Maybe you are not healing the situation with them. I feel like you are concerned about the healing and the health of somebody you're walking away from. That's really how it looks here. We don't have any aces here. It's really interesting here. So you're not really, you could be leaving possibly to go be with somebody, but if you are doing that, it looks like you're taking it slow with that person, and you are far more concerned here. Well, you're equally concerned with like going off to kind of, looks like to have romance with somebody, but the other side of you is very much concerned with, I feel like, hurting somebody's feelings. Yeah, I feel like you are here. So we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me. God bless you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.